Welcome back. It's now time for FCC Club Confidential. Everything going on at the Fargo Country Club. We did open the range this past weekend, Saturday, Sunday, 12 to 5. We had burgers on the grill out there, 12 to 2. It was a lot of fun, and boy, it was nice to get some warm weather and hit some golf shots outside. Did you get to hit some shots?
Hit a couple 7-irons of Eric Diedrich's.
Okay.
But didn't bring my clubs out there. Just went out, saw some members, and he's like, "Why don't you hit one of these? You fit me into this." And I hit it, and I'm like, "This thing goes a long ways." But maybe too far with the 7-iron. But no, it was fun to see all the members out there. It's the itch.
It was busy.
The itch is here.
It was busy, right?
And I think
12.
everyone had the idea, like, let's get to the range from 12 to 1:30, fly home, have a burger, and watch the Masters in the afternoon.
That's great.
So
it was great. Can't wait to get the golf course open. We're closed Monday, Tuesday this week. We'll see how the weather plays out. We'll just take what it gives us. I mean, it's April in North Dakota. Not much that we can do, but just wait until it's warm enough to get on the golf course. Want to real quick go back to the Masters pool. We had a Masters pool, and Jason Christensen was the winner, but it was kind of interesting at the end.
Yeah. First of all, congratulations, JC, on winning the Masters pool. Some really big picks. Obviously, something where you got to get guys to make the cut, right? So you take the best 4 of 6 per day. So if you have 6 guys, you got 6 chances to get a good score. But yeah, Mary Lilstall, his team made a heck of a comeback on the last day. And but JC snuck it out by 1, and then Mike Hagan finished 3rd. So super fun, just something, it's fun to have some guys to cheer for. Throughout the week.
And what do they win?
Jason Christensen, everything shop credit.
Okay.
The numbers on that are still to be calculated out.
Sure.
But yeah, super happy for the showing, and the Masters party was a huge hit.
That was fun. That was fun. And then another thing we got out during the Masters was Friday. This past week, we sent out a message for the first golf tournament of the year, the opener, May 9th.
The opener. It's going to be
what's the format?
2-person best ball.
Okay.
90% handicaps, just like any other best ball tournament you play in.
Gross and net divisions.
And net divisions. You enter both by getting in, and then you just the Golf Genius does the rest and selects which one you're gonna have the best chance of winning in. After the tournament. So, yeah, it's going to be great. We've already got 10 teams, so 20 players signed up for that.
Great.
May 9th, tee times.
Tee times, 9 to 2.
9 to 2.
So you can select your time of play. We're not blocking the tee for anybody. It's just this tournament is in the normal process of the open tee sheet, and you bring a guest, right? So we have the member guest draft on the 9th, Friday night the 9th, but you can bring a guest for this event.
You can also bring a guest. Yep, so you can play with 2 members or a member and then bring a guest as well.
Okay. Important dates for the membership for the men's member guests, specifically member guest sponsor registration. So $1,250 to sponsor the member guest. It guarantees your spot in the tournament. May 1st, Thursday, May 1st, right? Is that a Thursday?
Thursday, yep.
Yeah, Thursday, May 1st. You email me at dave.schultz@fargocc.com at noon. The first 25 to email me on May 1st at noon will guarantee your spot in the men's member guests. Now, if you don't want to sponsor the tournament, you want to get yourself in the draft, the next day, starting at noon on May 2nd, email me and let me know that you'd like to be in the draft, and you'll be entered into the draft. And we have different ways on how you get bingo balls in the draft, and we'll email that all that information out to you. And then a week later, May 9th, is the draft night in Charlie's Pub. So that'll be a lot of fun. The draft is always fun, and even if you don't get drafted and you're on the wait list, there's still a chance you're going to get in. We usually do go down the wait list a little bit.
Stuff happens, yeah.
Yep. And then the tournament this year, July 24 through 26, a couple weeks later. We got off of Moorhead Country Club's member guests. There's some other conflicts, and so we moved it back to the original where it used to be, so it's a little bit later in July. Give it a little space from the 4th of July. So that's always a really fun one. And then a couple other dates I want you to save. The June 13th and 14th, it's a Friday, Saturday. That's the club championships. I want you to touch on the club championships a little bit. All divisions.
Say it again.
All divisions.
Yep, all divisions, 2 days, Friday, Saturday. Obviously, different formats for the different tiers of players. But, I'm a big believer that a club championship, yes, you can go and win a club championship, deserve your parking spot. But it's also a great way to I look at more of it as a club tournament.
Yes.
Right.
Get to know some other people.
Get out of your comfort zone. Get away from the 3 or 4 guys or gals that you play with on a daily basis. Go out, and how many times, whether you're playing on a Tuesday, a Friday, or a Thursday, are you finishing a 4-inch putt on 18?
Yeah.
Right? One time a year, come out, 2 days, let's hit cups. And it's a fun way to do it, and great way to meet new people and support a little camaraderie around the club.
And we moved it from August to June, try and get some more participation in a Friday, Saturday. So you can steal a little bit from maybe the work day on Friday, but you don't take the entire weekend. So you still get to the lake Saturday night if that's what you plan to do. But looking to have as many people as possible, as many members as possible, juniors, ladies, seniors, men, June 13, 14 this summer. A lot more to get to on the FCC front, but we're out of time this week on the FCC. We'll come back to it. I do want to one more thing. We're going to go a little over. We have a sim sale going on.
We do.
We have 2 brand new TrackMan IO simulators going into the old Banquet 1 space, and we're about to unveil that to the membership within the next couple of weeks. But the 2 sims that we do have right now, they're for sale. One for $12,500 and one for $25,000.
Yep. About golf simulators, awesome. We've had them up, and those are for sale. Ending of those bids can go to myself at andy.carroll@fargocc.com. The registration for that closes April 22nd at 5 p.m.
Perfect. And the way we do it is you get your name in the hat if you want to buy one of those, and we'll just randomly draw, and that's who has the opportunity to buy it.
Yep.
Perfect. Well, that was the FCC Club Confidential. Thanks for being with us on that section of the podcast. Next up, it's time for Go Golf and the Quick 18 trivia question.